Hey guys, Dino Zero. Stop for a second to have a nice refreshing cup of coffee. And I've been thinking about some comments, some stuff that I've read. So I guess this is more going to be for the new preppers. I don't even really like that term prepper. I mean, people who are just now getting into storing and stocking and learning gardening and stuff like that. I don't like the term expert preppers. I don't believe that that is an accurate statement. And this is just my opinion, okay? I don't understand how another person can tell me that my preps are correct or my preps are incorrect. They don't know my personal. I mean, if they come and they live with me for a year and then they tell me about my preps, then so be it. But somebody off the street can tell me who, my preps are wrong or right. I'm not going for it. And I want you guys to understand that when you start storing and you start getting into dehydrating food and you start getting into gardening and you begin this whole process of what we call prepping. To me, preppers, homesteaders, bushcrafters, survivalists, we're all one and the same. We're all capable of surviving if something bad was to come down the road, and 9 out of 10 times that something bad that comes down the road is very local. It's either a storm that comes into your area, somebody gets injured, somebody gets sick, as in my case, somebody loses a job, the factory shuts down and moves overseas or something like that. So, but take a look at your personal situation, okay? Your situation. How many do you have in your family? What's your geographic location? What kind of stuff do you have to deal with? Are you, in a fault zone? Are you in a floodplain? Are you in Tornado Alley? Are you on the coast where you can get hit by hurricanes? And those are what you need to consider when you are making preparations for, an SHTF type of situation. There's a lot of good information on YouTube. There's a lot of great guys out there who know a lot. They know a lot about how to do things, and they know a lot about stocking and storing food for the long-term storage and water filtration and stuff like that. Those are very valuable to learn from them individuals. But take what you learn from them and make it your own. Use it for your situation. Use it for your household, for your family, for your preps. That same person, what he does with his preps and the way he does things works great for him, but it may not work for me and my family. I may have to take that knowledge and kind of tweak it a little bit to make it work for my situation. So, and it can become very overwhelming. If you're just now getting into this, there's so much information out there. You can think that it's just too overwhelming, and I'm going to give up. Well, don't give up. Don't ever quit. I mean, you're doing it for your family. You have to have something set aside, because I don't know about you, but I can't stand the thought of my kids saying, Daddy, I'm hungry. And I wasn't smart enough to set anything back to make sure we got something to eat every once in a while. So, take everything that you know and make it your own. That's part of that self-reliance that preppers and bushcrafters and homesteaders, we're always talking about self-reliance. Take what you can learn, and all the knowledge that's available, and use it for your situation, for your benefit, for your family. That's the reason that I do videos. I do videos because when I started doing YouTube videos about a month and a half ago, I promised the Lord that I would show people what I do. I wouldn't tell them that it's the right or the wrong way. I'll just show them what I do, and then hopefully they will take that knowledge and use it to their benefit. They may have to rearrange some things or do something a little bit different or take one step and make it another step or something like that. But that's, that's why I do this. So just to put how I do things out there around our home place here with the hopes that you guys can learn and use it for your situation, or you can say, well, I seen that fat guy on YouTube, he did it this way, but if I do this way, then it works out a lot better for me. Well, that's great. That's what it's all about, living and learning. That's what it's all about. And don't get too consumed up and don't get wrapped up in it too much, because it can overtake you. You can feel so much pressure. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. And next thing you know, you're not living anymore. All you do is prep. You're not living. So take a breath. Go slow. Learn. Do some preps. Get your kids involved. Get your family involved. Make it fun. And don't forget to live. Don't become so consumed and overwhelmed by trying to make sure you're ready for something that may or may not happen that you forget to stop and and smell the flowers and look around at God's creation and wonder at the beauty of it all. Don't get so wrapped up in prepping that you don't do anything else. You know, don't get wrapped up in prepping that you forget to play with your kids or play with your dog or your cats or something like that. So anyway, like I say, I wanted to put this out there. I hope it's got some decent information in it for you guys. As the reason why I make videos, and I know a lot of my friends who do YouTube videos, that's the same reason that they do videos. We're not saying we're experts. We're not saying do it this way or you're wrong. We're saying here's how we do it. Take how we do it, and if you need to add something to it, wonderful. And we hope it works out for you. And we are all just trying to share our knowledge with everybody so that maybe you can take what you've learned from 4 or 5 different videos and put them all together and make one easy step. And then, if you do that, then you need to make a video and show us what you're doing. So, all right, guys. Well, coffee's about empty. Got to get back after it. So, the end. Buzz, buzz, the end.